Assalamualaikum. So in this video, super excited about this because this has proven to be ridiculous. Now I want you guys to understand something. This is very crucial and will help you in your business. It's easier to get a business who is already spending money to move their money, so move the spend to you, so start paying you instead of another advertising company, versus going after somebody who's actually never advertised before and they're just posting free posts. Now, don't get me wrong, they're both extremely effective methods. Both of them are extremely effective, so don't do one and don't do the other one. I want you to extensively work on one or the other method. Now, if you find yourself you want to diversify, do both, okay? So this method over here, you were going to go after people who are running ads, but they're not effectively running them. They're actually pretty poor advertising. So now, mind you, these people that I'm going to show you right now, they're advertising on, for example, Google, but you're going to advertise on Facebook for them. So it's a little bit different in that sense, but it's okay because all they care about at the end of the day is how much money they're making from their advertising efforts. So let's dive right in. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So first of all, I want you to go on Google. You go on Google and choose the market that you're going to be in. Now, by now you should have already chosen a niche, right? So you have your niche. I want you to search a keyword for that niche, and I want you to go and select some random city that is not yours or that is super far, right? So let's say, for example, I don't know, I'm personally right now, as I'm recording this video, in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm in the solar market. So we serve solar markets, sales reps that do solar, door-to-door HVAC, etc. We're going to write solar panels, right? California, for example. And you can literally, if you choose one city, you should always have a very extensive, like a big city, an extensive list of leads. You don't have to keep changing cities. But if you find that you've now have 30 clients and you want to change cities, you can go ahead and do this. So I'm going to search solar panels California, and what's going to happen is how Google ads work is I will see ads pop up on the top. Now, for this market, I know these people are paying at least $5 to $10 per click. So as soon as I click, they're going to get charged about $10, which is completely ridiculous, right? So I'm in Canada. I should not be seeing an ad from a company that's all the way down in the United States, right? All these people are not advertising properly. Either they're running their own ads, or they're running ads, or they have an advertising agency running the ads for them. So I'm going to contact this business, which their number is right here, right? I'm going to contact them and say, hey, I just got an ad from you guys. I'm all the way up in Canada or whatever your case is. And I think, I run an advertising agency and I just thought, I'd let you guys know. And they'll be like, oh, really? They're going to get thrown off. They'll be like, oh, wait, really? Because they're paying a lot. Advertising for this kind of market is very expensive. So they're going to say, oh, okay, thanks, goodbye. Like, and you'll say, hey, do you need some tips? Because, I can run advertising for you guys for free for a week and hopefully fix the problem for you guys. It'll help me build my portfolio. You can have that conversation with them. And if you do 10 of these, you'll definitely get at least one trial. Now, what we can also do is click on it. I'm sorry, dear company, you now paid for that lead. And what you can do is you can try to get the phone number. Now, this one over here, this is a very nice website. Very nice website. They want an address and everything, but here, this one is actually not very easy to navigate. What I want is a website that is an actual company. This looks like an actual funnel. They're doing lead generation, which is very good. But what I want to do is I want to go find a business that is promoting themselves, a smaller company that is promoting themselves, that has an actual website, maybe like this one. Right? I don't know if this is commercial. I want to go to B2C, so business to consumer, a small business, right? So maybe one like this, for example. I'm going to go into the About section or the Contact Us section, find their email, and contact them and email them. Or if they have a phone number, I want to see if they have an email address. And if I can't find one, then I'll move on. I'm not going to bother going too deep. I'm going to move on to the next one. If they have a social media account, this is very important. If they have a social media account, usually they don't have a lot of followers or likes on those. They only have 10,000, which is not very active. I mean, I have 5,000 plus on my own, and I don't get many messages on it. I get like 5 a day maybe. So contact them over here and say, hey, I just noticed, your ad showed up on my feed or my Google search, and I'm all the way in Canada. And what you also want to do potentially, so this is Generac. I don't know if the ad is still going to be there. Yeah, it is there. So you want to put Generac and you want to screenshot it. So screenshot, if you don't know if you have a MacBook, it's Shift Command 3 or Shift Command 4. And you just want to screenshot like this, and then it's going to save, right? Or what you can also do is, if you don't know how to screenshot, you can just go to Google and probably get a screen capture software. Just figure that out. So this is a super good way. Now, for example, let's say you're working with dental clinics. So dentist, New York. Now this is easier actually because it depends on your niche, right? It depends on how hard you want to go. If you're going smaller niches, like a dentist, is clearly you can get to the business owner pretty quickly. A chiropractor office, you can get to the owner pretty quickly. Chiropractor, New York, right? So this person is small. They can easily get to the decision maker super easily. You click on this. You click on this. You're gonna get the contact. This is a terrible website. I cover this, by the way, in another lesson. This is a terrible website. But what you want to do is you want to get the contact information. Call them if you can. Call them if you can't find the email. If you can find the email, perfect. Try to contact them through this. Go look at if they have any social media links anywhere. If they do, go on their social media. Contact them through their social media, because nobody else is doing that. It's an extremely effective way to contact people. Okay, you can go, for example, chiropractor in New York City, Manhattan Sports Therapy. Right, terrible website. How do I give them my contact information? This is terrible, right? Let's go on their Facebook. They have a Facebook right over here. How many likes? 214 likes, people. 214. This is completely insane. Do you know how easy it is to contact this person? Do you know how easy it is to contact this person? Right? It says contact us, actually sending back to the website, which is neat. But I'm going to go send them a message. Hey, I just saw your ad on Google, but I'm all the way in Canada, comma, I happen to run an advertising agency, period. Would you like me to have a look at your campaigns? Comma, hopefully I can help, question mark. Don't worry, I'm not interested in charging, comma, I'm just building up my portfolio currently and collecting testimonials, period. Thank you and have a great day. Now, also, I don't like sending bulk messages like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go open my notes over here. I'm going to go open my notes and just create a new note like this. And I'll type it in. And I'll go like this. Boom. 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 And then I'll erase that like that. There we go, done. And then if you do 10 of these per day, I'm telling you, you will absolutely land a customer in absolutely no time. Because this dude right here that you just saw, right? This guy, it's clearly his business, whoever it is, contact us, You'll probably get on the phone with this lady right here. Go to Facebook, right? This is probably the guy running the business. This is his shop, right? So what you want to do is, if this guy's spending his own money on advertising, and if you tell him, I'm in Canada and I'm seeing your ad, he's going to freak out. He's going to completely freak out. And so contact him and then, send him a screenshot. Ideally send him a screenshot of the ad showing up, and then you're not supposed to, right? And then along with this, you can put, I don't know, for example, my location, I don't know, if you want to go super extra, and just put give him a screenshot of where you are, But this is extra. This is super extra. A business is not gonna get that. It's not gonna be that skeptical. If they're that skeptical, you're not interested in working with them. So, and this is another one, and another one, and another one. There's a bunch of, and this is another one. Hold on, is this beside me? These guys are showing an ad in Google Maps and I'm all the way up in Canada. It's ridiculous. So this is how you go find clients that are already spending money on ads. Super important. They're already spending money on advertising. They're misspending it, which means they're not optimized. They're making mistakes on their ads. You can optimize it for them. You can definitely get them hopefully equal or better results. If you don't, it's okay. You were running a trial in the first place. So you run them in a trial, and these people are already probably paying somebody for services. So when you tell them, hey, they're gonna ask you how much you charge. Say, hey, don't worry, I'm actually not gonna charge. I'm just building out my portfolio. They're gonna be like, oh, excited to do a trial with you. And then afterwards, they say, well, how much you charge after? Well, tell them, don't worry, I just want to run ads, and for that, don't worry, I will guarantee you that I'll beat the price of your current customer or your current advertising agency. As simple as that. So this is how you find clients super easily that are already spending money on ads. This is a super golden lesson. They're already spending money on ads, but they're spending it wrong, right? So go ahead and reach out to these businesses through their social media platforms, through their emails. But social media is super key because this guy has 200 likes, right? He's definitely going to see my message. And then follow up. The money is in the follow up, and I'll have a whole lesson just on follow up. Sounds good? I'll see you guys in the next lesson, inshallah.